What's up, guys? I got a match here with a good buddy of mine from the Neoseeker forums. He's the greatest butler in the world, and that's right, you know him as Jeevs. And he's going to be helping me test out my Kanto team for the Kanto tournament finals later on. First, he sends out Gengar, and I send out Aerodactyl. And I'm hoping here that he doesn't have Thunderbolt. I am sashed, so either way, I'll be alright. I'm going to just try and get Stealth Rock up and see what I can do. So he does have Thunderbolt, so I know that I'm going to be hurting pretty bad, but at least I have Stealth Rock up, which is my Aerodactyl's main goal, and I can hit him with a physical attack that will take him down most of the way. And so he's all his health is just about gone there. Then he finishes me off with a Shadow Ball. So mission accomplished for Aerodactyl. So then I send out Jolteon that's going to outspeed him and kill him. He switches out to a Heatran, and I use Thunderbolt that was intended for the Gengar. That actually does a pretty good amount of damage on the Heatran as well. I go out to my Leviathan for the Earth Power, and on his withdrawal I Dragon Dance up. He withdraws out to Vaporeon, which I know I'm not going to be able to do all that much to, even with the Dragon Dance, but I'm going to see what he wants to do. So I figure he might protect on the first turn, so I go ahead and Dragon Dance again. And apparently he didn't want to protect, so he goes ahead and gets Toxic on me, which is actually a really smart idea. So this time I'm thinking, though, okay, I know he's going to protect on this turn because he doesn't want to take a +2 attack from Gyarados. So I go ahead and Dragon Dance up again, and no, he uses Wish this turn. So once again, another smart move on his part. Then I go ahead and hit him with an Earthquake, and I'm like, alright, this should KO him. If not, I'm probably going to be screwed. And it does not. It looks like he's holding on with about 10 or 12 HP, 15 HP, something like that. Hits me with Surf, doesn't do all that much. The Wish comes true, so that sucks. And now I know he's going to be protecting on the next turn, and there's not really much I can do about it. And he does use Protect here, so my Earthquake's going to be useless. But there's not really much else I can do, I guess. I don't want to waste this +3 attack here, but I do something stupid, and I go for the predictable Earthquake, and he switches out to Gengar, which it doesn't hit. Then I get taken out by Toxic. I'm going to go back to Jolteon to finish him off with a Thunderbolt. And he goes down. And next he sends out this very, very annoying Jirachi that Iron Heads me. Gets a flinch on the very first hit. Iron Heads me again. And look at that, a critical hit. So he takes me down in 2 hits with the not very effective Iron Head. Gets a flinch. So that sucks. Okay, Iron Head, the champ. And he flinches. And we're going to go one more time for an Iron Head. And Dynamic Punch. So now I know I'll have him confused at least. So I get some lefties here, and I'm going to use Rest here. And he Iron Heads me, and I survive, and I don't flinch. Luckily enough, I use Rest. So I'm going to be sitting at full hit points. And he withdraws out to back to his Vaporeon, and I use Sleep Talk here and Dynamic Punch. So I get lucky and go straight for the Dynamic Punch, and doesn't quite finish him off. But now he's confused, which is good. And I'm gonna use another turn of Sleep Talk and see what I can get here. Sleep Talk and Payback. Not as powerful, but it does the job. So the Vaporeon goes down, and out comes Heatran, which I know he probably wants to explode here, but I'm hoping, praying I could take it, and because I used Rest on this turn, but that doesn't work out. He goes down, so oh well. Maybe it wasn't the best move, but I don't think I could. I had anyone else that really would have lived it either. I don't think so. Sends out Jolteon. I send out Alakazam. I know Shadow Ball's going, and I'm pretty sure I will live it. And for some stupid reason, I don't really know why, I decided to go for Trick. He gets my choice specs, and what? I don't get any item? So apparently Jolteon wasn't even holding an item there for some reason, and that was a freaking uber trick fail on my part. He Shadow Balls my Vaporeon and hits him with another Shadow Ball, and I use Wish here, and he's gonna switch out, of course, because he's smart, knowing that I'll protect. Goes right out to Salamence. And so now he has a Specs Jolteon that can switch back in and potentially cause me some trouble, which I still can't believe I did that. Get lefties, and Outrage hits me. And I survive and get Toxic up on it. I'm not really going to be able to do much damage any other way to him. I'm going to go ahead and protect on this turn. And he gets hurt by poison, and he gets confused after 2 turns, so that's nice. He's confused, he hurt himself, which is really nice. That allows me to get my Wish off. So he's hurt by poison. I get Lefty's recovery, and I will use Protect here. And Draco Meteor, I'm protected, and my Wish comes true, and he's going to be taken out by poison. So we each had a Vaporeon that took out the other's dragon, so thought that was pretty interesting. So now it's looking pretty good, but now his Choice Specs Jolteon comes back in, and I know Thunderbolt is just going to annihilate me. There's not really anything I can do about it. I can't really Toxic it because I'm slower than it. I could try, but you know, if I just happen to live, I'll be pretty much useless after that. And I don't. Well, he gets a crit there, so I don't know. I probably would have died anyway. Out comes Alakazam. He's going to outspeed me. He's got the Specs. No match for that Jolteon. And Alakazam goes down. So, good game, Jeeves. Thanks for helping me test out my Kanto team. And I'll see what I can do in the final. Alright, peace.